What up, and welcome back to S&S Pigskin Picks NFL Free Agency Show 2025. Pretty Sandhu, joined by Jeremiah Sheen, and we got
Hello,
an
everybody.
action-packed show here. Pardon me?
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been freezing my butt off in the valley, but things are changing. Things are warming up, and free agency is on fire. There's been a lot of teams spending all their cap space, hoping to get over the hump, as it were. Even try to compare to our Philadelphia Eagles. It's going to be tough. I know a lot of our best players have gone to free agency. Josh Sweat to the Carolina Cardinals. Milton Williams to the New England Patriots. Darius Slay to the Pittsburgh Steelers. A lot of our big household names are being put out to pasture because we're not going to be able to pay our young players if we don't start moving on, and like Howie Roseman said in an interview, be attached, heartstrings with players. Doesn't exist anymore for Howie. He's going for the best, youngest, get those guys in rookie, those superstars in rookie contracts, and try to win another two in a row. Let's do this. Let's run it back.
Yeah, definitely. You got to reload through the free agency and then the draft. Eagles, I believe, have 8 picks in the first 3 rounds. So how we will get key free agent signings. I wanted to just go through a list here, but these are all signings, not re-signings. So let's just kick it off randomly. Lions sign cornerback DJ Reed to upgrade from Carlton Davis. They definitely needed some help on their defense. So I think that's another guy SF loses.
The
Cardinals, like you said,
Lions
signed Josh Sweat, 3 years.
Yeah, the familiarity there with Jonathan Gannon, a good fit. He trusts him. So, yeah, the Cardinals seem to be getting better. Let's see if their offense can kind of get over the hump there and figure things out.
Yeah, I mean, they need some more weapons on that side. Patriots, they signed Harold Landry. He was on the Titans before, so he reunites with Vrabel. And obviously, Patriots didn't have much of a pass rush last year, so he's going to help. Jets signed a kid from my hometown of Coquitlam, BC, Javon Holland, 3 years, $45 million.
Nice. Yeah, I was waiting for that shoe to drop for a while.
Big upgrade, right?
Well, yeah, everyone was
Vikings
wondering where he's going to go. Right?
Guard Will Fry. Yeah, it was kind of up in the air. I thought he might go back to Miami, but I think he got more money, and Giants, big city. Vikings signed guard Will Fries. Don't know too much about him, but an interior run blocker, they say. Titans signed Kevin Zietler for 1 year, $9 million. Don't know too much about him. Patriots signed Carlton Davis, former Buccaneer and Lion. Looks like Vrabel's retooling.
Milton Williams, and it's going to be a formidable defense, and they're not skimping out. They want to give Drake Mason weapons too, and it's you got to take down Buffalo. So let's see how that division goes. I'm still sucker for those Jets. Well. I think the Jets. It always seems like they're going to be doing something good. I hope it actually happens this year. So with Fields and all these additions that they're getting. Some of these mock drafts are saying Abdul Carter might actually fall to the Jets. That'd be great. The defense would just be
Wow.
getting nothing but better.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Greenlaw signing to the Broncos?
Yeah, no, the Broncos defense was outstanding last year, and they're just beefing it up. They're making it even better. Yeah, I think they signed tight
Yep.
end too. So yeah, it's going to be the Bo Nix show and Sean Payton's defensive prowess.
What about slamming Sammy Darnold going to Seattle 3 years, 100 mil?
Seattle is my number one, like, oh my God, I do not recognize that team pick. Like, they're flipping the script, and I really applaud them for this because it just wasn't working with all the talent that they had, just letting their fans down time and time again. Like, I think I'm excited for the Seahawks for once. I hate the Seahawks. I don't know if some regular listeners listening, but I just can't stand them. And I think they're going to be one of my teams that I'm going to follow this year because I love Sam Darnold. I've always been Team Darnold, and their young, electric offense that they have, and Cooper Kupp, bringing in the new guard, showing them how things go, and yeah, Clint Kubiak is just a mastermind. Hopefully, he can replicate those games that New Orleans had in Seattle with those lofty scores. Can't wait.
Right. How about the Rams signing Devontae Adams 2 years, 46 mil?
That is so dangerous. I cannot help but think that Philadelphia is going to be in there again, playing the Rams again, whether it's in the NFC Championship or any of those rounds, and revenge game. And they come back and just with a stronger, pissed off team. Yeah, they just look great. Sean McVay's just a genius. He's going to continue to pump out quality. Keeping Stafford there is great.
What about DeAndre Hopkins going to the Ravens?
That's awesome. I'm happy for him. And I would like to see the Ravens maybe break through. It's been quite a while for them. They're a totally different era now, and Lamar Jackson does deserve his applause. He gets MVPs and this and that. Like, he's gonna have to hit it good in the playoffs one of these years. Yeah, I like it.
A lot of people are saying that Baltimore is where wide receivers go to die, like Des Bryant and Steve Smith, and when you're kind of past your prime, you go to Baltimore for like a one last trick there. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, he had a really shitty finish with KC, I thought. Buccaneers, they signed Hassan Reddick, former Eagle. Looking at some other signings here. Justin Fields to the Jets. I was a little
That's one I
surprised by the
really
Jets
love.
signing Justin Fields. What are your thoughts on?
Love it.
Yeah, he got 2 years,
It's not
40
a 1
mil.
year. Yeah, it's not a 1 year show me. It's a 2 year we like you contract, a lot of guaranteed money. And, he's just going to have so much more to play for, because if he kills it in these 2 years, he's going to get another huge contract. Maybe, a fairly lofty one if, new management and new coaching can, just ignite this franchise that seems to be just kind of snake bit. No matter what they do, no matter how they try to do it, it just seems to work against them. So hopefully, they can kill it on defense and just kind of win games by 21-10, 21-17, whatever, 21-14. Try and get 3 scores every game. I think they can do that. I think it's a little too much to ask Justin Fields to get 3 scores or 4 scores, every game. Other than that, I like what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. He's got good running backs there for the Jets when they're healthy. Let's see. Let's get into some other signings here. Commanders signed Jonathan Jones to help up their defense. Let's see. Najee Harris to the Chargers.
Well, let's not forget
we were talking about
the
this one.
Commanders. The Commanders are actually really like they're the big winners of free agency for me. Unless Laramie Tunsil just does a nosedive and doesn't work for them, I think they really Debo Samuel, Laramie Tunsil, like they're strengthening their team on every single avenue that they possibly can. And this is the team that went to the NFC Championship last year, and they're going to be better. I'm scared. Scared we got to play these guys twice every year for the foreseeable future. It's crazy.
They did lose Diami Brown to the Jaguars.
No, I think actually
Bills signed Canadian wide receiver Joshua Palmer.
Commanders definitely winners.
Seattle signed DeMarcus Lawrence as well.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Lawrence, I was surprised he went to Seattle. He said he's trying to win a Super Bowl. I'm like, that's probably not the place to start, but
oh, dude, you know what? I have a feeling about this team, man. I think Darnold, he just kind of, he had the yips. I think in this, every game against San Francisco might be a little bit of a revenge game because, hey, you guys sat me on the bench, never gave me a shot. Look at me now. I'm, one of the highest paid quarterbacks and here to take your division, right? And the Rams are going to be a tough go, but who knows? That's going to be an exciting division, one of the most exciting in football, I think, next year.
Yeah, I was surprised they signed DeMarcus Lawrence, and wasn't that surprised getting Darnold and getting Cooper Kupp, but definitely I think the Mike McDonald era has officially kind of just been revamped, restarted. But some other signings. Bill signed Joey Bosa 1 year, $12.6 million.
Show me, Joey, what you can do.
He's going to replace Von Miller.
I think he'll have a great year.
Vaughn got released.
Yeah, I think he'll have a great year, and he'll
Vikings
probably get another
Jonathan
contract.
Yeah, definitely. I was surprised Eagles signed AJ Dillon. He's more of a plotter, kind of like a fullback. I thought Will Shipley will probably be the backup to Saquon.
You got to have some, in case Saquon runs so hard, you got to have some guys around that can fill in, right?
He's a decent backup.
I understand
he's a decent backup. Jonathan Allen was signed by the Vikings. He used to be on the Commandos. What else do we have here? Jaguars signed Diami Brown. He was on Commanders last year. Bears have got some better line Williams, right? They traded for Joe Thuney, and I think they signed a few other offensive linemen. So
they're giving Caleb
the
a
infamous
chance.
Zach Wilson going to Miami. He'll be the backup for Tua.
Zach Wilson. Really Tua's out all the time.
Commander
so
signed.
Why not?
Yeah, there's a lot of trades that happen as well. Obviously, DK Metcalf.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's really beefing up. They're telling their fans, "Hey, we're not just going to sit on our hands." I like the signings
and
on either side of the ball.
Eagles had 8 picks in the first 80 selections or something like that. It's
we got
crazy.
Like 17.
How we just stacked up.
we got 17 in the next 2 years, and we're not done wheeling and dealing.
That's retarded.
Yeah, no, we're gonna
I mean,
replenish,
yeah,
and it's gonna be
you
fun.
can definitely trade up with that, right? You can definitely trade up and bundle a bunch of those, right? Bundle a bunch of third, second rounders, maybe get another first, save some salary cap. Who knows, man? It's gonna be fun. Any other final thoughts here, Jer? As we wrap up our free agency special, we'll be back for our draft special as well.
Yeah, I just I thought there was the quarterback carousel was kind of amusing. Some signings surprising, some not so surprising. But what is very surprising to me is why teams would grovel over Aaron Rodgers and sit on their hands and not know what they are going to do next year because they're waiting for old man Rodgers. I just don't see it.
Yeah.
When he got the chance, he was slinging it, but
It just goes to
for
show you the lack
Pittsburgh
of
to hold out, for Pittsburgh to hold out for him, I just don't say, like, obviously they don't like Russ. Obviously that tells me they're done with Russ. Russ goes somewhere else. I just don't see him coming back after they're waiting. And even if they did call, oh, Aaron's not going with us, you want to come play with us? It's like, if I was Russ, I'd be like, fuck you. Yeah, just
well, they're running out of options, right? Because there's a lack of talent, right? There's probably like 15 good quarterbacks in the world right now, and then the rest are just marginal. So there's 15 teams trying to, get that one step up and try to challenge the likes of the Eagles and the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Because it's top heavy, right? Like, you don't have a quarterback, you got no chance in this. Look at Indianapolis. Look at Jacksonville. I mean, they're supposed to have a quarterback, but look what CJ Stroud did for Houston. Look what obviously in Washington 1 year what they got, right? So you don't got a quarterback, you got nothing.
How many more seasons is Jacksonville going to give Trevor Lawrence? Like, like he's got all the tools, but when do you say enough is enough and trade the guy? Like, but it'd be so funny if when they traded him, if he just exploded. That would be.
Well, what's funny is Seattle is kind of recycling old Jets quarterback. So Zach Wilson might be next, right? Because they had Geno Smith, I should say, and then they signed obviously Big Red Sam Darnold, right? So maybe Zach Wilson might be coming in next. They're just because they're all high draft picks, right? I think Geno was a top 15 pick. Actually, he was like second round, but Darnold was first overall and Wilson was second overall, right? So they're trying to revive. Yeah, I mean, I guess Seattle had to do something, but they're kind of in that middle zone. You know what I mean? They're not shitty enough to have a high draft pick, and they're not good enough to be contenders. So I think some of their fans were disappointed. It's kind of another lateral move, another bridge QB. But yeah, I mean, I give props to Washington, Denver, Seattle, Patriots, the Giants. I think those are all the big winners. What do you think? Yeah, give me your some of your winners then.
So yeah, definitely. Like I said earlier in the show, Washington Commanders won free agency. They are in win mode now. Their superstar quarterback is, on a rookie contract. Let's surround them with good line, good weapons, good. I'm scared. It's going to be tough in our division this year. And yeah, Seattle, I really liked how they flipped the script. I really like how they said, no, this isn't working. We're getting rid of all of our guys. That's it. This is a new team. I really applaud them for that. And I hope that it pays off for them and they, at least make the playoffs.
I'd say watch out for the new look Patriots and Vrabel. You know what I mean? I think Vrabel can bring a new identity with some new talent, right? So another fun show here for the NFL free agency show. And we'd like everyone to subscribe and like. And Jared and I will catch you guys next time on S&S Pigskin Tips.
Peace.
Later.